welcome to my channel, Aqualuna73. I apologize for any lighting issues. I've been recording with two different phones, and it's a bit difficult because the lighting isn't very well and the weather outside is overcast, so there's no sunlight, natural sunlight. So if it's a little like blurry, please excuse us, okay? Anyway, the point is that you're going to get your reading today. This is a reading for Gemini. Please bear in mind, time is fluid. It's a constraint that was invented by us as humans. This reading could resonate now at a later stage in your life, or it might have occurred already. And also bear in mind that cycles tend to repeat itself, and if we're not ready to learn a specific lesson, that lesson will repeat itself until we're ready to grasp whatever the universe wants to teach us, and before we can move along to a new cycle in our life, okay? And tarot is basically just here to give you guidance to navigate your life. And as I like to explain, tarot is a navigational tool. Anyway, let's start your reading. I pre-shuffled all the cards. I drew a Landscape Oracle card for you, as well as a Karma Music Tarot like I did before with the other readings. So, I'm going to use this tarot deck, Rider-Waite tarot deck. Anyway, and this is the card that the universe gave you today, the Landscape Oracle. It says pranayama, breath work. It's an owl sitting on top of the head of a cow. And as you know, in Indian Hindu religious practices, the cow is a revered animal, okay? And then the other card that the universe gave you is the Seven of Cups. And the original tarot, the Seven of Cups, is represented by a man that's standing in front of several cups, and he has to make a choice. So this is about choosing something. This is about making choices. It could also be somebody with a lot of scattered energy. You can see here, you will see here there's a woman. She's like, she has two heads, okay? And it's almost like she looks conflicted, she looks distraught, and her face is almost like disfigured, which indicates to me as somebody that's in its illusionary state, somebody that's living an illusion possibly, or somebody that has inner confusion. They're confused about something and they have inner conflict. Also scattered energy, okay? Let's get into this later. And then the breathwork card says here in the booklet, I have the booklet here. It says here, the whole booklet of this card is basically yoga, and it covers all the limbs of yoga, and it also covers breath work. I'm not that familiar, I'm not that into yoga. So obviously this person who wrote this book, this person is very good and familiar and educated regarding this. But anyway, I'm reading this now, and it says here, when breathing is disturbed, the mind is disturbed. When the breath is controlled, the mind is under control. Thus, one should gain control of the breath. Okay, and then it says a white bull with an owl on its head represents the bridge between the land and the sky. In other words, the, 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 the earthly realm and the spiritual realm. Okay, breath is essential to life. It is the first thing that we do when we are born and the last thing that we do when we leave this plane. You breathe continuously, automatically, without any effort. Draw your focus back to your breath. Okay, so you need to take your, I get a distinct feeling what I've picked up from this card, Gemini, is also with this card, this woman here, it's two people, which clearly in the Gemini are the twins of the zodiac. Okay, so it clearly indicates to me that you're in your mind, an illusionary state. You could be deluding yourself about something or a situation or whatever, or you could be confused about something, or you could be, you need to make a choice about something. We'll see about that, okay? Okay, let's see what the universe wants you to know today, Gemini. One thing that also pops into my mind is deceit. I don't know why this is popping into my head, but that is just what popped into my head now. Deceit. Could you be in a deceitful situation? Could you be the one that's being deceitful? I'm not accusing, okay, I'm just saying what's popping into my head. Okay, so let's just see what the universe has to say for you today, okay? First card just fell out. Okay. See what the first card says. Okay, the first card is the Six of Swords. It's the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords, you will see it's a man on a boat. He's rowing away. He is going somewhere. Okay, I'm going to take this card as it is now, okay? I don't usually do reverse cards, but okay. I don't like doing reverse cards. Like I said in a previous reading, the person that taught me reverse cards, and I'm going against what she says, but it came out this way, and I don't want to. I want to take it as it is, because I feel this is what the universe wants now, okay? This card came out in reverse. This card also came out in reverse. Okay, let's just see where this goes. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Magician card, and as you know by now, the Magician card is the person that is in control of situations, somebody who can use all the elements and has all the elements of the zodiacs, of the earth, or whatever way you want to say or explain it. They have all the elements available to them to create the life that they desire. Okay, so this is a very amazing card to have in your reading, because it's just an indication to you that you already possess everything within yourself to accomplish the things that you desire in your life, okay? And I'm just seeing here, this was at the bottom of the deck, and when I took down, this is a card. This is the eight of coins, and as you know by now, the eight of coins is represented by somebody who is honing a skill, working on a skill. Okay, I don't know if this is something to has to do, if it has something to do with you, but I just felt that I needed to show you that. So let's see where this reading is going for you, Gemini. Like I said, I picked up with the Seven of Cups, somebody who needs to make a choice, somebody that's in two minds about something, confused, um, disillusioned, or not possibly disillusioned, but possibly, I don't know, almost like somebody who's in an illusionary state. I get a distinct feeling it's almost like you need to choose between something that will bring you happiness and something that is holding you back. Okay? It's almost like responsibility. It's almost like I feel like you are being bogged down by responsibility, and that's what I get, okay? With this card. It's almost like you're in two minds about something. You need to make a decision about something. And this could also, this card, if you are bogged down by family responsibilities, and it's something that is holding you back from whatever it is that you desire to do with your life. For instance, it could be a situation, Gemini, where you possibly are responsible for taking care of other people. Okay, you're in a position, you could be a father figure, a mother, and you have responsibilities towards your family, and you also have this innate desire to possibly pursue something like a dream. Okay, and this pursuing of this dream is not possible for you because you are being held back by responsibilities of some kind. Okay, and if this is the case, the universe almost wants to tell you with this card. You will see here with these faces here at the bottom, it's like they're in a lying position. It's almost like the universe wants to tell you, and you see this hand coming from the sky. It's almost like it's stalling. Wait, it's almost like the universe wants to tell you, wait a minute, hang on. Okay, almost like she wants to tell you, uh sit this one out. Just wait until situations or circumstances sort themselves out, because sometimes we have situations that we have to handle that come into our lives, and we didn't necessarily, unforeseen circumstances basically, that you didn't prepare for. And we can prepare ourselves to great extent for any tragedy. Oh my gosh, any tragedy, oh my god, any tragedy. Okay, you can prepare yourself, but at the end of the day, you're still human. It's still going to affect you. So the universe is just telling you, sit this one out, ride out this wave, basically. Okay, I haven't even started the reading yet. Where are we? 14 minutes. Oh my gosh. Okay, we have, like I said, new journey. You're going to embark on something new. Or you, in your head, because swords are also somebody that, it's like I said here with the Seven of Cups also, it's almost like you're still deciding, and you're in the decision mode, but in your head, you already decided, this is what I want, this is what I'm going to do. And the universe is obviously telling you to sit this one out and wait. This is the Death card in the reverse position. It came out in the reverse position. And like I said in previous readings, deaths are just rebirth of something new, a new cycle that's going to start in your life. Okay? It could be something that you're pursuing, a type of a dream, or something that you have wanted to do your whole life, but you never could do it. Whatever it is. Okay, so it's in the reverse position, so it's possibly the universe also telling you to just sit this one out, and because certain situations you don't have control over, and certain, take control of the things that you can take control over, and the rest you leave, and you just sit it out. Okay, this is followed by the King of Cups, and the King of Cups represents to me somebody who is fully abundant in and sound in his emotions and decision making, and it's somebody who is a king, and it's represented by people. By seeing that you start off the reading with the like the card that I, Seven of Cups, somebody who's in indecision. This is the energy that you need to embrace, somebody that's uh, confident in their decision makings, confident in their head about what they need to do. Okay, or it could be the energy that you're already embracing, where you're confident, okay, this is what I need to do this for myself. And I get the distinct feeling this is something with the next two cards. This is something, Gemini, that you consider as very important, and it's something that's for you. It's not for somebody else. I get the distinct feeling it's I don't know what it is, but it could be something that you're passionate about, something, a dream, something that's creative in nature, that you seriously want to pursue on a scale that you possibly haven't pursued it before. Okay? You possibly did it, but not to the extent, almost like a hobby. Somebody who had this type of hobby, and they actually did it part-time, but they never fully applied themselves to it. Okay? Because, like I said, this person was bogged down by responsibilities and other things, and they almost like somebody who put a dream in the back burner, and now it's coming to the stage where it's almost like starting to aggravate you and haunt you. Okay? This is this distinct feeling that I'm getting. And this is something for you, because the reason why I'm holding these cards up, this is the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands is somebody who is youthful in nature. He is action orientated, but he could be very impulsive as well. Somebody will just, forcefully do something, impulsively do something. Because wands are action orientated, it's represented by fire signs and action, and this person is in a hurry. It's almost like you starting to get impatient with this card, with this Knight card. You're starting to get impatient because you see this page here is facing the Knight, and it's like you offering yourself this gift. This is something that I want to do for myself. This is something that I desire for myself. Okay? And you're very emotional about this, because it's almost like it's a dream, and you feel like time is running out for you. Okay, this is what I'm picking up. Okay, this followed by the 5, and 5 usually represent sadness or loss, and this is the 5 of Wands, and it represents conflict. This could be you in a conflictive state of mind, or you could be, because you are also in the 7 of Cups, like I showed you with the Karma Music Tarot card. You're in a conflictive state of mind, indecision in your head, two minds, you don't know what to do and how to handle a situation. And this is causing conflict in your relationships with the people around you. That could be possibly the people that you take care of. You maybe feel, yeah, that these people are holding you back from things that you want to pursue. Okay? It could be that you have this type of a dream also, and this desire to pursue something, and your family doesn't support you. This is also could be conflict with family, and they don't support your dreams and the things that you want for yourself. Okay? This is followed by the strength card. And this is the lesson that you need to learn in this specific reading. Is to create to gain the courage to sit this thing out, and to gain the courage to stand up to whatever you need to stand up to accomplish the things that you want, to bring you joy. And I get the distinct feeling that you feel you're not in a joyful space with this Ten of Swords. Because if you're not expressing yourself creatively, and you know you have this type of gift where you can express yourself in either, you could be a painter, you could be a singer, you could play a musical instrument, anything. If you're not expressing yourself, if you're not creating, you're not going to feel fulfilled. And it's putting you in this position. And the strength card is also clearly indicating to you that you need to gain the strength to overcome this. Gain the strength to overcome this. This conflict in your head. This conflict with the other people. Your family. Your dreams and your desires are important. You need to do what makes you happy. And what makes you happy is not necessarily going to make other people happy. Okay? But at the end of the day, I don't want you to do something that... I want this death card to come out in this position for you, where you will start with this new beginning. I really want this for you, Gemini. I want you to experience this joy and this happiness and this fulfillment that you desire so much. Okay? This is followed by the Queen of Wands. Okay? And the Queen of Wands indicate to me somebody, like I said, wands are fire signs, represented by fire signs. She's a queen. This is a court card. It's represented by a person. The Queen of Wands come through today as somebody who's very self-assured, somebody who is a self-assured more in the sense of, okay, like I said, wands represent movement and action, okay? So she is somebody, she will move towards her goals in a systematic way, but she doesn't necessarily make waves. Do you understand? Not waves in the sense that she is I get a distinct feeling like somebody who works systematically. She's very action orientated, but she has almost like a strategy, a business like type of mindset, where she has the strategies that she works according to accomplish things. This is what I get. This is the following card. And this is what the universe wants to tell you, is to be strategic. Be strategic, okay? Don't be overly emotional in your decision making. Don't cause unnecessarily, because you're in this state of mind where you're confused, and the universe clearly wants to tell you, be strategic with the Queen of Wands, systematic, business like minded, somebody with common sense, who knows that she needs to think things, almost like you see there's a cat also. A cat is, when they hunt, it makes me think of a cat when they hunt and they approach their prey. They will make sure that they come from an angle where the prey won't smell them, where the wind blows and the prey will smell them. They will be very strategic and when they softly approach their target before they pounce on it. And that is strategy, okay? That is working with the elements like the Magician card and using strategy to work towards the goals that you want in life. It doesn't mean that you cannot get what you want. It just means you need to sit this out with whatever situation you are surrounded with, and work strategically towards the things that you desire for yourself, okay? Which will, at the end of the day, bring you into the Knight of Pentacles position, because if you, Knight of Pentacles are what you value. Pentacles are what you value, and Knights represent fast movement and action. And here you will see the Knight of Pentacles is followed by the Nine of Cups. And Pentacles are what you value, and this is obviously very valuable to you. It's something that you value. It's something that's close to your heart. It's something that you desire for yourself. It's something that will bring you fulfillment and joy with the cups. Okay, abundance. He's sitting there. It's like a man is sitting there and he's showing off to the world his gifts, his talents, his accumulated wealth through these gifts and talents that he utilized. And this is usually what happens when you utilize your gifts and your talents or your hobbies. You generate it into an income, and some people get rich through this, okay, and they can actually make a decent living for themselves. Some don't become famous, but they are actually people who become, for instance, if it's a person that's a singer, and that person eventually ends up being a music teacher, or somebody, you understand, it opens their own music school, or whatever the case may be. I think you're getting where I'm going with this. So this person is also somebody who's abundant emotionally, abundant in wisdom and gaining knowledge, etc. And they can share it and show it off to the world, not in a bragging way. They're not bragging about it. They're just proud of the accomplishments, okay? And this is the joy that this thing will bring to you. This card came out in the reverse, the last card. And this is the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles, you will see it's a family with dogs, a man and a woman, and a dad, older person, like a granddad sitting there. This is a card of abundance, prosperity, wealth, family life, that sound family life, etc. It comes out in the reverse position, which clearly indicates to me that with the whole reading as a whole, this is a situation, a conflicted family situation, and it's holding you back from whatever this is that you want for yourself that will bring you joy. And like I said here earlier, the universe wants you to sit this one out. And the universe also wants to indicate with the Magician card that you already have everything within yourself. You have all the strategy with the Queen of Wands to accomplish the things that you desire. But whatever family situation this is that you're facing, you can handle this, and you will get through it, and it will end, and you will get what you want. You just maybe need to practice a little patience, okay? Anyway, this is your reading for today. I don't know if I should. And the other thing, before I forget, I also wanted to add, Gemini, seeing that you're somebody that's constantly in your head, you're a very intellectual person, which obviously you psychoanalyze every situation and everything. You have to learn breathing techniques, because I get this distinct, distinct feeling that you could possibly have a lot of anxiety. And I think you should work on your spiritual life and work on your breathing techniques, because you should, this booklet also explains you should notice the texture of your breathing when you are calm, and notice the texture of your breathing when you are upset. And when you want to come to that calm place, you have to regulate your breathing. In other words, you have to become more aware of how you breathe. And this is one of the wonderful things that they teach you in meditation, is when you struggle with meditation, your thoughts tend to drift off and you start thinking of other things. But in a meditative state, your mind has to be blank, okay? But it's sometimes difficult to have a blank state of mind. That is why it's very helpful to have like a prayer bead in your hand to help you concentrate on that. Or one of the other things is you concentrate on one specific thing. Like for instance, you have a picture in your head of maybe your favorite animal or your favorite person, or anything, maybe a neutral thing would be better, like a stone or something. And the reason for this is you need to regulate and learn how to breathe correctly, because your breathing plays a huge role in your thinking. And as much and absurd as that may sound, I promise you, if you learn how to breathe correctly, if you learn how to become more aware of your breath work, you will learn that if you control your breathing, if you control your breath work, you control your mind and the anxiety that goes along with it. Anyway, that is your reading for today. I hope it was helpful. I wanted to draw another card just to finalize, but I don't think it's necessary. Please take care, Gemini. Bye. Please like, share, and subscribe too. Bye-bye.